Hey, what's up, guys? El Bandido here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. Now, let me tell you guys, I'm bored of this intro of mine. I mean, it's just, hey, what's up, guys? El Bandido here, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. Meh. Okay, it's pretty much, that's just so, cookie cutter, I guess if you could say. Everybody does it, everybody says it, but, I don't know. I'll think of something. Now, starting for this commentary, I want to go ahead and thank every single new subscriber that came from the FPS Finest channel, the community channel that Biblical Reaper runs. And if you just came and stumbled along and you subscribed, or if you didn't subscribe, thanks for watching. Just you guys watching makes me happy. If you could say that, just makes me happy. Makes me want to do this a lot more. Now, I did just start maybe a little bit less than a month ago, and it's awesome. I love this. Like I was saying back in the FPS Finest. Now, my quality is a little bit better now. I did a little bit of color correction. I got a new mic. It's a blue Snowball. It's pretty cool. I like it. I've had it for maybe like a week. Well, yeah, guys, thanks for being here. And today's topic is actually going to be if you could live in any era, what era would you live? It can't be this one, okay? It can't be the current one. Now, I'm thinking more of back in the day type of era. Now, if you guys want to think about something in the future, like the year 3000 or 4000 or 2-3 years ahead, I mean, what would you do? What would you want to do? For me, if I could live in any era, I'd probably pick the 50s. I'd probably pick the 50s. Just because I think everything was a little bit more simple. World War II had just ended, and America had just overcame a big depression in the 30s. And once we went to war for World War II and we got out of it, we just skyrocketed up. And in the 50s, I think that's when the rock and roll started, like the very beginnings of rock and roll. And I don't know, like, you see, I don't know how many of you guys know the movie Grease. Maybe some of you guys don't like it. It's with John Travolta. It's a pretty old movie, but I just think it's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. Brings me back to the movies also for Back to the Future. He goes back to I forgot which era it was, but it was it early 80s or mid 80s? I can't remember, something like that. And you know, he gets to see his parents, but that's a different story. What I'm talking about is like the era you want to live in. I mean, imagine, guys, the style of living was so different. Just as simple as this. Your house was maybe 3 or 4 times cheaper than what it is right now. Your gas money, it was literally cut in maybe a fifth of what you pay now. Not even a buck, maybe like 50 cents, 75 cents for a gallon. Imagine, that's insane. That's like, what, with 10 bucks you could probably overfill your tank. It's pretty amazing. I mean, and yet again, jobs didn't pay super like duper like they do now in different jobs. But I think life back then was so simple. Just for the fact, I mean, even technology. You guys can think of now technology. Now, this is a good topic that I could bring some other time. But technology has made us evolve, has made us change as people, as how we communicate. Pretty much anything. I mean, today, almost nobody could live without their phone or their iPad or their computer or their internet. Like, people will go nuts if they don't have that now. And it's kind of sad, you know, because you think back in the day when people didn't even have a TV in their home, not even a TV in their home, okay? What did they do? You know, I'm not asking because I mean I have an idea of what people did, you know. It was actually family time. You did whatever you had to do, but it was mostly all the time family time. When you went to go watch TV, you only had one TV in the house, and that's in the living room, and everybody would sit down and watch TV because it's the only TV. And actually, to change the channel, you had to get up and switch the TV with the knob. You know, the controllers didn't work. Now, I actually experienced this when I was real young. I was maybe like 5 or 6 years old. I think I got a little bit off topic. Let me get back to the 50s. Now back to the 50s, what I'd be doing, I'd be like those guys, you know, with their hair nice slicking back, with their leather jacket, their nice jeans, and their nice motorcycles, and I don't know, it's just a different era. I think it'd be pretty cool to live in the 50s. Now I think back, you know, like the 1910. I don't think I could dig that. Um, let's say 1930s. No, like I said right now, the Depression. How about late 60s and 70s? No, not really, because uh, Vietnam War and the Cold War began, and it was just real out of hand. People were panicking about Russia bombing us and all kinds of crazy stuff, guys. But let's go back to the shoot 1500s. That era was crazy. Now, they didn't even have a phone, they didn't have a camera, they didn't have TV, they didn't have nothing. They only had fire. Fire and weapons, that's it. And war, that's all they did. uh, I mean, imagine how to build a family or your home. It's just so different, guys. Just so different. Even cars were different. Imagine a 1950 Chevy. I mean, now those cars, like, you know, if they pimp them up like lowriders, they look pretty sick. But you know, it's just different. It's just different. Now, I would like to think way back in the day when everything was just roaming on your horse. That's the only type of travel you had. Horse, like the old west. I think I would like that era. You know, the old west. Uh, everybody had a gun. I'm not saying I'm okay with everybody having a gun, because there's crazy people now. Even back then there was crazy people, right? But you know, everything was very, I don't know if I should say down to earth, but your word meant a lot. I mean, what you would say, what you would promise, would have so much value and weight towards it, because it literally, you were giving your word, and you're a man, you know, you're giving your word. Now, for you females, for all the girls, if you guys are listening to this commentary, now I don't know exactly what they did, because I see it as more of a guy perspective. But I think the old west would have been awesome. You know, just being on your horse, horseback riding, going into bars. You know, the movie type of thing that you see. But maybe the life back then would have been so much different. Now, I know it's just a random topic, guys. Again, I want to go ahead and thank every single new subscriber. I'll be bringing so much other stuff to this channel. For right now, what I got. This is the gameplay. 43 and 12, I believe, 7 tags. It was an okay game. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave that like. If you didn't, please leave that like, or just a dislike. I don't care. Just give me a rating. Tell me what you guys think. Catch you guys next time. Peace.